Greetings, this is Gabby Ray Talker here on an update about the announcement that President Donald Trump made in December 2017 to move the U.S.-Israeli Embassy from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem. But since that time, Donald Trump seemed to have changed his mind.
They came to me with a proposal for a $1 billion embassy in Jerusalem. And the papers, Mike Pence can tell you, the papers were put before me to sign an application for more than $1 billion to build an embassy. I said, what are you talking about, $1 billion? You know, most embassies are like a single story. And they said, yes, sir, it's $1 billion. And I had my name half signed. Then I noticed the figure and I never got to the word Trump. I had Donald signed, but I never got to the word Trump.
Instead, Trump signed a waiver to suspend the move. They describe the suspension as temporary for half a year. This article explains that on Monday, June 2nd, 2018, President Trump signed a presidential waiver that suspends the move for 6 months. Trump determined that it is necessary in order to protect the national security interests of the United States. Also, it was reported that the move suspension was a necessity due to the ambassador that required to be relocated to the new capital. Some would believe that all the protesting and serious threats contributed to the suspension of the plans. So now that the move has been suspended for 6 months, reports speculate that Trump could suspend the move again in another 6 months, similar to his predecessors according to a public law. This law, known as the Jerusalem Embassy Act of 1995, is a public law of the United States that was passed by the Republican Revolution 104th Congress on October 23, 1995. The act then became a law without presidential signature on November 8, 1995. The act recognized Jerusalem as the capital of the State of Israel and called for Jerusalem to remain an undivided city. It proposed was to set aside funds for the relocation of the Embassy of the United States in Israel from its location in Tel Aviv to Jerusalem. This Embassy Act law allowed the president to invoke a 6-month waiver of the application of the law and reissue the waiver every 6 months on national security grounds. The waiver was repeatedly renewed by Presidents Clinton, Bush, and Obama. President Donald Trump signed a waiver in June 2017. On June 5, 2017, the U.S. Senate unanimously passed a resolution commemorating the 50th anniversary of reunification of Jerusalem. The resolution reaffirmed the Jerusalem Embassy Act and called upon the President and all United States officials to abide by its provisions. On December 6, 2017, Trump recognized Jerusalem as Israel's capital and ordered the planning of the relocation of the embassy. Evidently, following the announcement, Trump signed an embassy waiver, again delaying the move by a half a year. So now it stands that although Trump has stated that he will allow an embassy move, at the same time he's preventing the actual move. So while some are saying he's double dealing, others may be saying he's preventing a war from happening. This is Gabby Ray Talker. Thanks for watching.